Hello, who's here? Hi, Gloria. What are you doing? Hi, crazy Debbie. How you guys doing? Look, nothing's changed. Nothing has changed. I have been so busy today. I've been filming and trying to get things ready to start decorating for, my patriotic. So here we are. Here. Hi, Jill. How are you? You guys, listen. My son just called me and he's having a big get together tomorrow and I can't go because I have to work. So he said, well, why don't I just pick you up Sunday and then you can spend the night? And so I said, I go, well, you know what that means, don't you? And he goes, what? And I said, we have to film. Everybody's been asking when I'm going to be cooking with you. So I'm going to be over there Sunday night and we're going to cook. I don't know what time yet, but I'm going to go live when we're doing it. So hopefully the reception there will be good. I'm praying it's good. So people, because I know a lot of people have been asking me, because I told you when I get to my son's house, because he moved, that we would cook and you would be able to meet him. And this is my middle son. So Sunday night, I'm going to take my phone and rig up some kind of a thing for the tripod. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Hi, Angel Lady. How are you? Hi, Cami. Are you new to my channel? Hey, Lori. How are you, sweetie? Good. I'm glad. And the other thing I wanted to tell you guys, after a year and a half, guess what finally came today? The lemon dishes from Dollar Tree. I've been waiting for a year and a half to get these stupid things. So I did a video on it, but I brought them up each, hence, woohoo, heaven, I'm in heaven. I was so excited to get these today. So I'll show you. So here's the wine glass. Well, I'm happy that you're on the live, Cami. I always like when people come on. Hi, Linda. So here's the wine glass. And I didn't get the regular glasses, the drinking glasses. I got 4 of everything, but I'm just showing you one of each. So I got that. And I'll get the other. And here's the mugs. Aren't they pretty? You guys, you wouldn't believe the way they had these wrapped. I was extremely impressed. And on the video that I made when I did the haul, per se, of these, the paper is so good. I mean, you could make flowers out of it. You could use it, to put down on your counters when you're doing crafts. You could do anything. Here's the bowls, and they're big bowls. And then here's the plate, and the plate is a salad plate. And they didn't have any of the big plates online, because all this came online, okay? Because my stores don't carry it. But I bought 4 of what's on there? 4 of the regular white plates from the Dollar Tree, and that's fine with me because this is how it would be set in my on my table. So that's not a big deal to me. Plus, I would probably put this with it. But I was so excited to get these, you guys. Oh, Bella. Bella, I was telling them I'm going to be at my son's house. He's picking me up Sunday, and we're going to do a cooking thing. I'm going to do a live while I'm there, so you guys will get to meet my middle son. I'm going to rig up my phone, and I'm just praying he has good internet, so nothing goes wrong. I know I am too. Oh, you're worried about that. Okay, Debbie. Okay, and I need you guys. You're gonna crack up. Well, no, you'll probably just think I'm nuts. Um. Okay, you have a serious crafting problem when you will start looking at syringes. Okay, this is from Bella's insulin that I give my dog. What I do is I take off the needle. Okay, but okay, so I wanted to show you this. Okay, so I'm giving her shot today, right? And I start looking at it and I thought, you know what? That would be a perfect size to use to make little circles to make flowers with, because they all graduate in size. I'm looking at a syringe thinking what a good flower the holes would make. Okay, I got a problem. I got a serious problem if I'm looking at a syringe thinking that would make a great flower. Hi, what about the show? Now, is your name Kathleen? Yes, there are, Bella. Aren't they cute? And this is a very small wine glass. It's not like your typical, like for a red or a white. They're little, but that's fine with me. But aren't they cute? You did, Debbie? Did you really? Did you really? You looked at the hole in there and thought the same thing? Bella, I know. Did you see when I was showing them? Look. And Bella, I was so impressed by the way that they packed. And like I said, I do an actual video on this and show you, and I unpack it. I mean, they had to have used a whole roll of that brown paper they sell there. They had to have. I mean, nothing was broke, nothing was chipped. I couldn't believe it because I was scared about that, So Monday, my video is probably going to be late because I won't be home until later in the afternoon, and I'll put my video up for my Lemon home tour collaboration. So everyone can put whoever's going to do it, and I'll put them on the playlist when I get home. And this is the bowl, and these are nice size bowls. And then this is the salad plate. They didn't have the big plates, but I bought 4 of these at Dollar Tree, and it works fine because this is how I would set it anyway for my table. But $1 a piece. Think about that. And these are pretty dishes. And Debbie's getting nervous because she thinks they're going to fall. But, I mean, seriously? Hi, Grandma Joe. How are you? Oh, that doesn't matter to me. Hi, Mary. How are you? Bella, I don't know if you saw this. I was showing them. I said, you got a real problem. Okay, a real crafting problem. This morning I was giving Bella her shot, her insulin shot. And if Val was on here, she'd probably crack up, but I'm sure she's sleeping because she had her surgery today. But I started looking at the hole in here, right? And this one. And this one. And I thought, you know what? Those all graduate really nice. Those would make nice flowers. You know how I make these flowers, how I usually do it, just by hand? Well, you can take a piece of, I'll show you here. You can take a piece of Sculpey, right? And you just make the hole like that if you want to make tiny little flowers. And so I thought, oh my gosh, I mean, this is getting ridiculous. Oh, I'm sorry, Sherry. Hi, Dana, how are you? They only had white at Dollar Tree. I know. Oh, I know, Cammie, huh? If I ever find yellow, I will. Hi, Susan. How are you feeling, honey? Yeah, if I ever find any, I will. So I was telling whoever just came in here, and I'll say it a couple times before I get off. Not tomorrow night, Sunday night, Sunday afternoon, my son is picking me up, and I'm going out to his new house. And so I told him, and you'd have to know him to understand, but I go, okay. I said, but you know what that means, don't you? And he goes, what, Mom? I go, we're going to have to film. Okay. So we will be filming in his kitchen, and I'll do a live. So he'll be basically doing his thing, and I'll be answering and reading things off to him. But you guys will get a kick out of him. You really will. He is very funny. Well, I did. I had news. I got my Dollar Tree, and I'm going to my son's. We're going to be filming together. No, Dana, I had to order these. These all came from online. Now, some of the Dollar Trees do have them because I've seen people hauling them lately. Mine, all three of my Dollar Trees do not have this. This all came online, all of it. Little stomach problems. Okay, Sherry, take care, sweetie. Have a good Memorial weekend. Wait, what did Connie say? I missed it. Oh, she said hi. Connie, did you get yours online? Good night, Sherry. If they don't, Dana, you can order them dollartree.com. Mine never has half the stuff that I see come through on Dollar Tree. But now that I know that you can order, four, it has to be 4 pieces. But I mean, usually that's what you would want at least. I'll just order from them if my store doesn't have it. Your store had them today, Connie? Your husband walked away pretending like he didn't know you. Hi, Fern. No, Dana, no. You can order 4 now. You don't have to order a whole, there's 2 ways. I can't remember what the first way it says, but the other one is units. You'd want to order in units because it's 4. So you only have to order 4. Oh, I don't know. Because I said, Jeremy, it doesn't have to be a big deal because he's cooking a lot tomorrow because they're having a big party tomorrow for Memorial. Because like I say, they just moved into their house and they have a beautiful built-in pool and jacuzzi. It's all rock and all. And and he wanted me to come and I couldn't because I have to work. So he called me and he goes, I feel bad because you can't come to the party. He said, do you want me to pick you up Sunday and you can spend the night and I'll take you home Monday? And I said, are you sure you're going to want to do that after, partying all night and all? And he said, yeah. He said, if you want to come over, he said, we, would love to have you. And I said, well, yeah, I felt kind of bad because I'm thinking, well, he's going to be cooking all day tomorrow and all that. And that's when I said, well, you know what that means? And I thought, ooh, what's he going to say? Because he's been cooking. And he goes, okay. He goes, I got to think what I'm going to show all of our ladies. And I said, well, it doesn't have to be a big deal. I said, just, anything. He goes, okay. He goes, but you're not cutting anything. And he goes, and I'll explain to them why. I said, oh, don't worry about it. I'll just read what they say. No, because Fountain Valley's a little bit of a jaunt for me, so I don't. I only bought 4 of each. And these are the wine glasses. They're little. These wine glasses are little. But aren't they pretty? For $1? I mean, seriously. Hi, Susan's Condo Life. How are you, hun? Oh, thanks, Cammie. Yeah, Bella. I was going to say, Bella's my middle son. Good, Davida, good. Jeremy's my middle son. I have, Jason is my oldest, Jeremy's the middle, and Josh is the youngest. Hi, Beth. Yeah, he does. And then my other son felt bad because he's going to be there tomorrow. And so then after Jeremy had called me, Jason texted me. And he goes, Mom, he said, we'd love to have you over Sunday if you want to come over. And I texted him back and said, well, Jeremy called and, told him all that. And my other son's out of town. Yeah, let me show you. Well, you know what? I didn't even think to look at the placemats, but hold on. Hold on a minute. I don't know what I did with that other bee. What did I do with that? Shoot. downstairs. Well, anyway, you know those bees that I got from Hobby Lobby? And Gloria, if you're still here, they didn't have any more. I didn't think they would because they're trying to get rid of the spring. Anyway, those two big bees, in the video that I showed this haul in, oh my gosh, you guys, the honeybees go so good with this lemon theme. So, anyway, remember, and Gloria, you have this material too. Look, you guys, wait a minute. I gotta fold it. This material is at Hobby Lobby, okay? And it's regular. It's not like a spring type or anything like that. But it goes so good with that. And in the trim section, I got this black and white. It's already ruffled. And I'm going to do a couple things with this. But look. And then they had this honeybee material. And look how good that goes. Look at that. Anyway. This is what comes in the unit for the towels, Bella. You get 2 towels, okay? And you get the oven mitt, and you get the 2 pot holders. And then the green is like an olive green. Yes, they do have drinking glasses. The drinking glasses are they're kind of skinny, but tall, and they're a black background with the lemons on them. Hi, Rosemary, how are you? I'm reading back, that's why I'm laughing. Yes, Mom. If anyone is on here that's doing my home tour, the lemon home tour for Monday, my video itself will be up late. Put yours up, and I'll put you in the playlist as soon as I get home, but I won't be home probably until mid-afternoon, probably, well, I might even say late afternoon, Monday, because I'm spending the night at my son's. Yes, I saw your unboxing, Dana. That was so sweet of what Gloria did. Go back in. It's where mine was. Some lady came and bought all of it because I guess lemon is just world renowned at this point. But it's in the part where the duck is. DUC, the duck material, you know. And just ask them where the duck material is and the lemon. Beth, you're in Canada? Yeah, I got the sunflower dishes last year. I was so upset I didn't get the lemon. But when the sunflower came out, I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick them up. And I got them when I had already decorated for fall. So this year I will put them up on my hutch. And you know what I think would be pretty? I loved the cherry ones too. Those cherry dishes were gorgeous. But I didn't see them at all in the online. I think the reason, because I know they haven't always carried the lemon online since last year because I used to look periodically. I think what happened is they got probably a lot of people saying they wanted them, that they might have brought them back. But what would be really pretty is if they ever had apple dishes like this. You know what I mean? They would be really pretty for the fall. Oh, I saw yours, Connie, when you did Tracy's, didn't you? One of her collabs. Oh, how pretty is that going to be, Rosemary? I got out all of my patriotic stuff today, and that's all I did is just get it out because next week I'm going to be so busy, and I didn't know until tonight I was going to be going to my son's, and I thought, okay, Sunday I'll just go ahead and start putting, the patriotic stuff up, and then he called me tonight, and so uh, I'll be going over there. So Sunday and Monday, okay, there's that. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I have to go to my daughter's house because I'm helping her watch her kids because her husband is filming some stuff and he won't be home until later. And London now is on, is it spring break he's on or something? I can't remember. Well, anyway, he's on some kind of break. And with him having autism, it's very hard for her, so I'm going to go over and help her. And so, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to get started on anything, until Friday. Well, I wanted to get out my stuff at least because you know what? It took me 3 hours to get that stuff out. Just looking at stuff and thinking, okay, what do I want to do with this? Do I want this out this year? You know what I mean? So, anyway, so I ended up filming the unpacking of this, and I did that lemon pie recipe that I told you about with the Cool Whip and the lemon curd, and I filmed that, and then I, just did laundry and all that stuff. And then it was the end of the day. I swear the days go so fast. I can't believe how fast the days go. I used to have my house in grapes all over the place, Grandma Joe. My my kitchen, well, my living room, my formal living room and dining room have always been more like shabby chic English country type. But my den and kitchen and dining room in that area, that has done many changes. But it used to be very Tuscan and Italian. I had Italian words up. I can't explain it, but if you go back in videos in the past, you can see my kitchen and see what it was. But I had a lot of grapevine wreaths with the grapes, and I had the big bottles with the peppers and the pepperoncinis and all that in there, and the chefs. Remember the chefs with the white coats and all? And I kept that because, like, if I have my friends over and I have them for dinner, sometimes I'll decorate kind of accordingly. So if I made spaghetti and all that, I might put stuff up, from the stuff I had. But I had that up for years. I loved it. I know, Rosemary. I remember you telling me. And I mean, I don't know who we could possibly talk to in Dollar Tree. Trying to get a hold of them is just a joke. It really is. I mean, I was on hold one time for over 15 minutes. I finally hung up. And then I tried to call the other day to see about my order when my towels came in, but my dishes didn't. I was on hold another 12 minutes and I hung up. And, I mean, it's almost virtually impossible to get a hold of them. They really are, Cami. And today, with all, like I said, and the honeybees, oh my gosh, the bee stuff goes so perfect. And usually, like I was telling the girls the other night, when I decorate for another holiday, I usually take down most of the stuff I have up and then put it up with the holiday stuff. Well, this year I'm not going to because I like the way that the patriotic goes with the lemon theme and the honeybees, so all of it's going to be together. I just got to, try to do it right. But I don't want to put it down yet. I want to keep this up until at least probably late August. Yeah, I mean, is it just me or does the days go really fast for you guys? I mean, today, and I get up early. It's not like I sleep in. You know what I mean? I'm not like, a 9, 10 o'clocker. I mean, I'm up 6, 7 o'clock. And I looked at the clock today and it was already 12:45. And I went, you've got, and I said it out loud and nobody was here. I said, you've got to be kidding me. I'm not even half done with what I got to do. It's like boom, 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 the day's over. And here I am again with you guys tonight. And Bella was trying to go to sleep, and now I'm keeping her from sleeping again. So, did you just move, Connie? I live close to you. What? I'm sorry. Is your name Kathleen? What, the show about everything? You did too, Linda? Yeah, the chefs and all that. Yeah. Your husband said he felt like he was at Olive Garden. Well, listen, I got to tell you. Um, Now, this is when my son, the one I'm going to his house tomorrow. It was when all of, the grapes and all that were fairly new, in decorating. And his wife, she's Italian too, and she uh, wanted the grape thing. So I went over to their house, and it's when they first moved into that one. And so we went to Michael's, and I started going down the aisle with the grapes. He goes, nope, not doing it, Mom, not doing it. And Wendy goes, Jeremy, he goes, I can't do it, can't do it. No grapes growing out of the wall. She did get some stuff with grapes. But I mean, he's just always, a joker. I am in Orange County, Bella. I am in Orange County. Oh, you're in Newport Beach. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not far. It's 12:30 in the morning there. My son's the his office. He my youngest son is a lawyer, and his office is it's one of those big glass buildings, Kathleen, that overlooks South not South Coast, Fashion Island. Yeah, that's what he said. Nah, no grapes in the wall. Because I had grape, the big. Remember how like the arches, with the big leaves and the grapes and all that. Well, I had them all over the place. And when we started walking down the aisle, I think he almost went into shock, thinking he was back at my house. But like I said, she did end up with some. Kathleen, you have a friend Stella that you do videos with? Where does Stella live? Well, I remember that, Cammie. My sister-in-law had the blue and I had the mauve. I had mauve and green, she had mauve and blue. Bella. You're going to be moving by your kids, Debbie, right? Or one of your children, I should say. Yep, I remember Waverly. Hi, Angela, how are you? Oh, no, don't worry about it, Connie. I mean, I don't take offense to it. We were going to move to Austin, but then my kids stayed here, and so I thought, well, I'm not going to leave and all my kids be here. You have mauve and green? Yep, that's what I had for years, and now well, I have green all over, but I have purple and all different shades of purple, lavenders, and greens. Well, you've seen my house. Why am I telling you guys? You've seen my house. I just had a brain fart for a minute. Okay. She's funny, Bella. Oh, she lives in Tustin? What's your channel? I gotta watch. You paint apples? You're quite the artist, though, aren't you, Grandma Joe? I mean, yeah, Debbie, it's true. California isn't like it used to be. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, that would get into a whole new realm of discussion. But yeah, geese were flying over your house? Well, and see, that's the thing. If my kids were, collectively, which isn't going to happen because of their jobs, and I thank God because California is so expensive. It is so ridiculously, ridiculously expensive. And by the grace of God, all of my kids have very good jobs and they're able to afford to live here. But I'll tell you, I really don't know how people just starting out, young people, unless they have a very good job, how they make it out here. It's so expensive. To me, it's criminal. I mean, for what they ask for apartments, and I'm talking little apartments, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And it just irritates the heck out of me. Tell me the name of your channel, Kathleen. I mean, who knows? I might already be subscribed to it and not even realize, but is that the name of it? What the show? Oh. Okay, so I'll have to go in and look. Is Alice here? Alice. Hi, Alice. Oh. Oh, I know, Alice. It's been awful. Are you okay now? I mean, do you still have threats of more tornadoes? Because Dana is in Oklahoma as well. Biddy Boo. I don't know if she's still on here, but she's in Oklahoma too. Oh my gosh, Connie, I still have the geese. Did you see my my table with the vegetables? I have one of them on my table. I most certainly do still have those geese from the 80s. Well, not that one that's on the table. That one I got from Hobby Lobby. But the other ones that I have that I revamped, those were back from the 80s. Oh yeah. But anyway, like I was saying, if all my kids, I mean, and this would just be a dream, but I mean, if they all would move into an area and it wasn't in California, I wouldn't think twice. I would not think twice about leaving. Not twice. But, you know, I'm not going to go and be somewhere where all my kids are here. Yeah, we all feel very bad about Oklahoma, Missouri, all of, I mean, it's just awful. Oh, Peggy's not here. I wonder if she talked to the people about her flooring. Yep. Sponge paint on the walls with stencils. You know, Debbie, that is the truth. That is the truth. Everything that, and I say it all the time, and it's the truth. The pendulum always swings. Always swings back. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I understand what you meant. I thought you had a bunch of geese flying over your. I know what you mean now. Yeah. Yeah, California is awful. I mean, very expensive. And it's going to get worse now with China and the tariff and all that. Or everything's going to be more expensive. Really? So, where you live, it's much less, Connie? Well, now I mean, I can stencil, but I cannot paint, you know, like an artist. But I am going to be doing, like I said, I'm going to be doing my dad's video pretty soon, and he was very good. Okay, now wait, what are you talking about? Hold on. Alice, what do you mean, yes, threats? Threats about what? Are you asking me if I know where Dana is? I don't remember. She said it, and I don't remember the name of the town she lives in. No, what is that? Shinoda Des Center? I've never heard of it. Well, why haven't I heard of it? I've never even heard of it. It's in Santa Ana? You have the Canadian geese. Oh, how pretty. Oh my gosh. Food is ridiculous. I walk out sometimes with 2 or 3 bags. And I don't mean that they're all loaded up. And it'll be easily $80, $90. And it's like, you've got to be kidding me. Our gas went up almost to, it was what was it? I can't remember exactly, but it was over $4. Hi, Joyce, how are you? I'll have to look. I've never even heard of that place. Can you believe that? Oh, for corn's sake. Well, that's the thing. I mean, minimum wage, you're not going to be able to make it here at least. Yeah, I mean, it's getting ridiculous. Temescal. Wait a minute. Temescal. Temescal, that's where my son moved. I knew that sounded familiar. And I won't tell you what I thought it sounded like. And him and I started cracking up. Oh my gosh, you have got to be kidding me, Kathleen. Oh my God. As soon as I read that, I went, wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Because I asked him, we were talking the other night, and I said, so what high school, will Aubrey be going to? My daughter, my granddaughter. And so he told me, and so I said, well, what's the area, what is it called? And he said, Temescal. He said Temescal, and I went, Temescule? He goes, Mom, not a mule, not Temescue mule, Temescal. And I said, oh Lord, it sounds like something else. He goes, oh geez. I don't believe that. Unbelievable. Wait till I tell him when I'm on the live with him tomorrow night that one of my girls has a home in Temescal. Yeah, I knew it was getting close to 5. That's right. $2.89 in Buffalo, Bella. Oh, the gas is it was nuts. Canadian gas is $1.24. I haven't seen $1.24 since it seems like 1970. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's where they just moved. Well, doesn't Social Security tax us? I mean, we have to pay taxes. Are you talking now about if you're living on your Social Security that they tax you? Because they tax you for that anywhere, don't they? I know they do here. Are you kidding? Oh, I can't wait to tell him that. I don't know. I've never been there. All I know is the house was completely renovated. The guy that lived there completely gutted and redid the whole thing. Tomorrow will be the first time Sunday will be the first time I've seen it. I've only seen pictures, but I haven't been there yet because they've lived there just about a month now. Oh, okay, Bella. San Jacinto is where San Jacinto, okay. Yes, it's 220. Tiffany, how are you, honey? That's what I thought. I mean, we already pay taxes every time we get a paycheck. We're paying taxes on our Social Security, and then they're going to tax us again when we start receiving it. That I said the same thing. I thought, man, that is ridiculous. Here we're working and working and working to one day get that Social Security, and now they're going to tax us again. They're going to tax you up the wazoo. It drives me nuts. I hate it. Oh, shoot. I can't remember the name of his street. I wonder if he even told me the name of his street. I'm sure he did. But if he did, I don't remember. Yeah, Tiffany's a sweetheart. She has a channel. You lost my email? Well, here, I'll put it again. Hold on. Why does it keep doing a stupid capital? Was it Georgia? No. Maybe it is. Yes, it is Georgia. Another YouTuber, a friend of mine, she's done some of my home tours. She moved from California, and her girls at one point went to high school where my kids went to high school before we moved out here when we lived in Lakewood. And they moved to Georgia. Oh my gosh, there is so much stuff because she does videos about it all the time. And she does so much stuff. They have so many fun things out there. And she said the housing is so much more affordable, and it's beautiful. Now, when you get Medicare, are you supposed to still keep your other insurance, or when you get Medicare, is it then just Medicare? Because I'm heading on to that wonderful little aspect of my life. Dang it. Yeah, I'm glad you're buying a home now too. You do, Grandma Joe, you're from Nebraska? I've never been there, but I've seen pictures. It's beautiful. I heard Colorado's expensive. I don't know if it is. Never been there. But, oh, well, I'll tell you who I heard it from. One of the girls that I work with, she lived in Colorado. And she said it's expensive. You're going to visit Savannah, Georgia? How much fun is that? What's Medicare Part D? There's all different parts to it. Ugh, this is so, I hate this stuff. So then would I stop my insurance that I have now through my retirement? I have, I'm still, I still have insurance from when I worked at the grocery store, okay? I kept it up. And so I have insurance from there. So I have insurance from there because to have dental, you have to do medical as well, which I think stinks. But so anyway, once I get all set up with Medicare, then could I drop that other insurance because I'm paying so much? I hardly have anything left on my retirement monthly because my insurance is so much. Yeah. Well, see, I'm going to turn 64 in September, and you have to have that done by 65, correct? 3 months before you turn 65. Is that correct? Medicare doesn't cover, does Medicare cover dental? I mean, I have no idea about Medicare. You need extra insurance? Okay, so yeah, Charleston sounds really pretty. So, oh, drug coverage. You had to go to a professional to talk about Medicare. Well, do they pay for dental? $650 for Medicare? Why in the heck have it then? Good grief. And he's paying 700 for other? Hi, Mary. Well, I don't even know what Medicare pays for then. So it doesn't cover dental or vision. So I'm going to have to keep my insurance on top of that. That's ridiculous. Now, I do know that because I did talk to them about this, my insurance, the payment that I'm paying now will go down when I start Medicare. So they'll stop charging me as much as they're charging me now. But I'm going to be paying Medicare as well. So I'm going to start looking into it now. I don't need to do anything. Like I said, I'm going to be turning 64 in September. So I have that year to really start delving into all this. It's nuts. It's just nuts. See, because my insurance pays for vision, and then dental is above and beyond, but I'm able to have it with my medical. It's nuts. Oh, thank you, Kim. Bless your heart. She said she usually doesn't come on, but she wanted me to know. Thank you. Okay, so I'll go in 3 months before I turn 65 and get all get all that taken care of, and then so to keep my insurance to cover the difference. Wow, I'm shocked that they don't help with dental at all. What? They don't want you to have teeth? Well, Kim, now that you're here, I hope you'll stick around. Let you know, Mary? You're September 8th? I'm September 1st. So on September 1st, I'll be 6. So I'm 63 still. Oh, I wish I was 36. So Rosemary, you have Medicare, but you don't have dental through them. Is there anything in Medicare where you can have dental? Oh, you do, Kim? Oh, bless your heart. Well, I wish you'd come in then and talk. I'm glad you're here. Are you asking if there's a penalty for having private insurance? Not that I know of. Is there, Debbie? So you get a permanent penalty. So this time next year, May, June, July, I should go in, right? So May of next year, May of 2020, can't believe I'm saying 2020. That's when I should go in, right? Oh, I'd give anything to be 40. Beth. No, 55, because that's when I'd be rid of the idiot. My kind of woman. I always call, well, I shouldn't say that because I say idiot in a loving term too, and you're going to find this out tomorrow. I hope you guys are ready. And I told Jeremy, I said, the only thing I'm worried about is because they only know me, I don't know how they're going to react when you and I are together. And he started laughing, and I said, no, I'm serious, Jeremy. I said, because I don't know if they're going to get us. Because, I mean, in loving terms, for any of you that might not know, some of you might that have followed me, but when he gets on the phone, it's, hey, LJ, what's up? LJ means little jerk. And I will say to him, not much, idiot. And that's all in loving terms. Now this, I mean, this is the way our family is. So in the beginning, you might be appalled, but as time goes on, you'll get used to it. Because all my daughter-in-laws and my son-in-laws, when they first started dating each of the kids, and they saw the dynamic between us, at first they were taken back, especially the girls. They were like, oh my gosh, they they couldn't believe how we would talk to each other. And now it's just second nature to them. They just don't even pay any attention to it. So I'm giving you fair warning, okay? And I'm not kidding. So, wait, I'm going back to this. Susan, there is a penalty if you do to sign up. Hi, Karen Richardson. How are you, honey? Are you new to my live? What do you mean you have to get a separate policy, Susan? It just seems to me there would be dental. I just can't imagine that there wouldn't be something, because Debbie's saying there's a D and that's for drugs. I mean, I'm sure there has to be different, because I know there are different parts to Medicare, and I know that there's different, what you pay depends on what part you get. Yeah, I heard you can sign up online. Now, also, do you have to start receiving it and pay for it when you turn 65? Now, I understand you have to sign up for it 3 months before you turn 65. I get that. But when you turn 65, do you have to start receiving it? In other words, do you have to start paying for it and receiving it, or is it up to you when you start using it? Oh, night, Connie. So, Karen, this is your first time on here. Cool. Is Delta pretty good, Susan? Yeah, I guess you're right, Britt. I'm gonna have to keep that stupid. Drives me nuts. Honest to God, I'm not joking when I say this. Everything that I make on my retirement, almost all of it goes to my insurance and my dental. That's why I work part time at Hobby Lobby and am trying to, get more viewers on YouTube. I mean, seriously, that is the truth. Okay, so I have to start. Man, you know what? Just irritates the heck out of me. They get you coming and they get you going. Think about that. If you don't start using the Medicare, meaning you got to start paying them, okay? So you're paying the government again. If you don't start paying for that, you get penalized. So they're going to get you either way. You don't pay, you're going to get penalized. You do pay, you do get on it, you have to start paying them. Oh, it irritates the heck out of me. You have Delta Dental, Tiffany, and you do like it? Is it very expensive? I'll have to look into that. Let me write that down. Delta Dental. Delta Dental. Okay, but see, okay, this is a whole another bag of worms. Okay, I don't want to start taking my Social Security out yet because if I do, if I took it out right now, I would get the least amount and then that would be what I get forever, okay? I'm trying to wait until what is it, 60, what is it now? Because they've upped the age. I think it's 66 when you get the second tier, and then 70 or whatever it is, then you get your full amount. Well, I'm not going to wait till I'm 70, okay? And the reason I'm not going to wait is they do that. They're very clever how they do that. Because let's get honest, if you're 70 years old and you're taking it, they're thinking, okay, they're not going to have to pay you that long. Tops, maybe 10 years, 16 years. Whereas if you took it earlier, they give you a littler amount because they know that you're going to be sticking around for a while. I mean, it irritates me to no end to see how they twist and they turn and they get you every way they possibly can. I can't tell you how mad it makes me. $35 a month? And what does that cover? Does it cover crowns and root canals and all that? Beth. Oh, I will get a Social Security check. I know that for sure. I mean, they've already sent me what I would get, right? And they break it down, when your age. If you take it now, you'll get this much. If you take it when you're I think it's 66, you'll get this much. If you take it when you're 70, you get, the top of what you're going to get. Well, I'm going to opt for the middle one. But in the interim, I still would have 2 more years. No, 3 years. So, that's why I keep trying to hold on. You mean the supplemental, Susan, as far as dental? So you get the Medicare and then the supplemental is cheaper the way you're paying? $72 now for full amount. See, doggone it. You guys, seriously, seriously, think about this for a minute. It used to be, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it 68 years old? Now I'm talking years ago, to get your full amount of Social Security. I know it was the 60s. I know it was 60 something. And again, I'm talking years back. Nevertheless, 72 years old. Now you've worked for this money, okay? You've worked for this money for however many years you've worked, okay? And you've paid taxes. They've taken, what I mean is they've taken money out of your check every week or month or however you get paid for this Social Security that's going to help you when you retire. Okay, so now they're making it where either they're forcing you to work or good luck in making whatever you're going to make until you hit 72. And it's something we have already paid for. Oh, God. Oh, you don't know how mad it makes me. I could just spit nails. I am going to start doing a lot of investigating this next year. And then on top of it, I got to go to the DMV 2020 to renew my... Oh my gosh, you guys. You're going to die when you hear this. And I've never told anybody this. So it's just between you and me and the world, okay? I can't believe this happened. It was almost like a Lucy moment, a Lucille Ball moment. Hand to God, this is the truth. I was at the DMV, and it was the last time I had to get my license renewed. Well, for any of you that know the DMV, you can get there at the brink of dawn, and you're going to be standing in line. Well, it was very, very hot, because remember now, this is towards September, and I wore a sundress. A long one, maxi. But it was pretty sheer, not sheer, but you know what I mean, when you get in the light, you go, uh-oh. Well, I put on a slip, right thing to do. So I get up to this certain point, and there's like a security guard officer or whatever it is that stands there, and he's just talking to us and saying, what we're there for. All of a sudden, so help me, I'm telling the truth. Now keep in mind, there's people in front of me and there's people in back as far as the eye could see. All of a sudden, I feel this silky feeling down at my feet. I'm thinking, oh dear God, dear God, dear God, dear God, dear God. It was one of those moments where you're thinking, I have nowhere to run. I can't run. There's nothing I can do. I look down, my slip is on the ground. The elastic broke. I thought, oh my God. Okay, so the line started moving. Sure it did, of course it did. Why wouldn't it when my slip is down at my feet? And I know I can't try to pull it up because the elastic broke. I'm thinking, oh God, I've got to get out of this slip. I've got to get out of this slip. What am I going to do? I look at the guy and I said, could you please hold this for me? And I had the booklet in my purse and all kinds of stuff. And he holds my stuff. And I try nonchalantly just to go down to the floor. And I'm rolling the slip up into my hand, hoping to be inconspicuous enough. Now realizing it's now about 9:30 in the morning, the sun is beating, and here I am again in my sheer dress with my slip in my hand. I am not kidding. And it was God was with me. That's all I'm going to say. because no beat was, I mean, nobody even was paying any attention. I'm the one that was like freaking out. He didn't think any, I don't know, because he was talking to somebody else as he was holding my stuff for me so I could get it. I was mortified, mortified. So I stuck it into my purse as soon as I started walking. Oh, you guys, honestly, it was one of those moments I thought, oh God, no, this isn't happening. This cannot be happening. Oh, I'm telling you, it was unbelievable. When you look down and you see your slip on the ground, and you look up at this guy thinking, I don't have a choice. And you look behind you and you're seeing all these people. And you're looking ahead of you and you're seeing all these other people and you're in the DMV. Oh Lord, help me now. I don't know how I did it, but I got it into my purse. I mean, God, only me. It is 65, Debbie. You have, before you turn 65, so when you're 64, before you turn 65, that 3 months ahead, you have to go in and, or online and sign up for it. Oh, it does me too, Rose. Honestly, I mean, yeah, I mean, I could spit. I get so mad. Yeah, it is. It's gone, Mary. It's gone. Hello, Angela. That's what I'm saying. It is a racket. And I'll tell you something else. I've said this before, but there is so much truth in this saying. I love The Godfather, right? I mean, it's a staple in my house. And there's one line that Pacino gives to Kate when they're walking down the road before she marries him. And she said, Michael, I thought you weren't going to get into the business with your family. I thought that you were going to go into politics. And he goes, said something to the effect, something about politicians. And she goes, no, Michael, she said, those are the good guys. He goes, now who's being naive, Kate? Hello? Hello? I agree with you, Michael. Oh, I did. I did, Mary. I said, please, can you do me a favor? Can you just hand, and I mean, I had all kinds of stuff in my hand. Here's this security or guard or whatever he was holding all my stuff, and I'm trying to get my slip to where I can get it in my purse. That's what I did. Hi, Cheryl's Crafty World. How are you, honey? And I knew if I ever told my sons, well, now he might know, but um, I know they would just look at each other and go, only her, only her. My one son would go, oh, geez. The other two would just shake their heads. Yep. Oh, geez, your husband's listening? Oh, God. Oh. No, I mean, okay, Tiffany, God bless you. You're so young, honey. You're not going to have to worry about this for a long time. Good night, sweetie. Have a good weekend. She's a sweet person. Oh, you did, you're cleaning. That's right, Cheryl. Good night, Alice. Take care, sweetie. Okay, Debbie, have a good weekend, honey. I think Bella hit the hay. Poor thing. She was going to try to go to bed and then she saw what I put. Yeah, I'm telling you, the more I think about it, the madder it makes me. Well, and I do believe this, they keep saying that when our kids are old enough to start receiving Social Security, there's not going to be anything there. I mean, look at the way they're doing already. And I'm not thoroughly convinced that they're not doing this right now because they know that money's going to be scarce as far as Social Security. So they're trying to, uh, jerk us around and do what they're doing for us to try to have enough money for the next generation for a little bit of time, you know? And yet you look at all these guys that are in politics. Again, my channel is not politics or anything like it, but I'm just going to say this one thing. They go and spend thousands and thousands of dollars when they're out supposedly doing, their meetings, and they get this lavish food catered in, and they stay in these really, top of the notch hotels. It's BS. It is BS, and I hate it. I hate it. And then the little guy is the one that's paying, trying to live their life the best they can, and they keep jerking us and everything gets more and more expensive. It's really it's awful. It's criminal as far as I'm concerned. It's not right. It is not right. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, Angela, good night. Oh, I'm sorry your head's going to explode, honey. I know what that feels like. Okay, good night, Kathleen. Take care. Okay, Susan. Take care. Yep, we're always going to pay something. Yep, they should. That's right. Let them have the same thing we have. Hi, all. Hi, all. Didn't mean that. I was reading what you said. Hi, it's just Mommy. How are you, honey? Yeah, they're falling like flies. They're all going to bed. Well, it's late for them. A lot of them are 3 hours ahead. I'm going to be getting off in a minute too. Going to try to pick up a little bit here and then write a list out of what I want to take to Jeremy's. Try to figure out how I'm going to rig this camera up or my phone up Sunday. $127. Oh Lord, Cheryl, you need to get to sleep. Yes, I'm on the West Coast. So it's 10:27 here. Yeah, we pay for their planes, we pay for their money, their food, the recreational activity when they're supposed to be doing their work. We pay for it all. And we're just trying to survive. Yeah. Yep. It's just getting tighter and tighter. And I know my kids, I know they would always open their home. But you guys, I don't want to. You know what I mean? I want them to go ahead, live their life. I want to still have my freedom and my home. I want my home. I love my home. And, who knows, there may come a day I'll have to. I'm praying I don't. But for now, I want to be able to be in my own home. Well, yeah, of course we are. We're paying for it. Yeah, no, I mean, I've lived on my own forever. I mean, forever. I mean, I mean, with my kids. I mean, when I was very young, I was at my grandmother's. I mean, I was on my own, and I like having my space. I like being able to just chill when I want to chill. When I want to do my crafts, I do that. And living with someone, for me anyway, I always feel like I have to. I just can't just kick back. It's just not. It wouldn't be my home. So maybe Delta would be a better situation as far as dental. I was always afraid that those agencies, you know what I mean, not being, if you got it not through actual your insurance of where you worked, I didn't know how good they were. You know what I mean? I just didn't know. But now that I'm hearing other people, so it helps to talk about this stuff with everyone. I mean, let's face it, as you get older, your teeth needs more work. Now I can't go in for a filling because everything's been filled. I'm going in for crowns, and bridges and all that good stuff. Just another perk of getting old. Oh, hi, kitty cat. Well, don't be too jelly. You can get it too. I got this online. Took me a year and a half, but they finally have it on their website. So you can get it, and you only have to you don't have to buy a whole case anymore because that was a big deterrent for me. I'm not going to buy a case. I don't need that many. You can buy them now in a unit. So 4 of these. Okay, you buy 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these, whatever you want, you buy 4 of. So get online and go buy some. Yep, but anyway, well, I guess I'll go. I was just going to tell you, I wanted to let you know that Sunday, if you see me live, I'll be probably on the title, it'll be "Come and Get It." And I'll put food next to it. And you know what that means. That means me and my son will be together in the kitchen. And I hope he has a TV tray so I can hook up my this little thing that holds my phone. Trying to think what else I could put. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that with me. It's the only thing I can think of that could hold it. Oh well. Anyway. The shipping was shoot. Wait. 20. Oh gosh. I want to say I think the shipping was 15. I think. But go on there on the website and look for sure. But now you're a Dollar Tree by your house, they might be able to ship it to the store and that would be nothing. They couldn't ship it to my store, so that's why I had to pay for the postage. Yes, Rosie, I got them. All right, girls. Well, I'm going to get off and write my list and then be on the lookout Sunday. I'll be at my son's house and I'll do a live with him in the kitchen. I don't know what time yet, but we'll figure it out. So, have a great weekend until I see you again. And remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever, ever